0.2 Roman number 3. So we'll start putting the values, right? Cos 45, if you look, what is it? 1 by root 2. So I've already put the value here. If you look at the denominator, sec 30. But if I know for cos 30 degree, I just have to interchange, right? So cos 30 is how much? Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. That means if I interchange the places, 2 by root over 3. So you can see here 2 by root over 3. Same thing with cosec 30. If I know for sin 30, I just have to interchange. Okay, so sin 30 is what? 1 by 2. That means if I interchange, 2 by 1. Okay, but I'm not writing down 1 down there for now. All right, so now that we're done with this portion, we have to let's find the LCM. Nothing happens here. It will still be 1 by root 2. But here the second numbers below here, I'll try to find the LCM. Remember, like I said, 1 is here, right? If I try to find the LCM of root 3 and 1, it will be root 3. Okay, once you're done with it, write down the first numerator. What is my first numerator? 2, right? So I've written 2 here. Then root 3, how many times is root 3? 1 time, right? Next, write down the numerator again, which is 2. So I've written 2 here. Then 1, how many times are root 3? Root 3 times, right? So if you're once we're done with putting the values like that, once again, nothing happens to the upper number. 1 by root 2, you can see here. Now 2 ones are, I'll get 2 here, and 2 into root 3, I'll get 2 root 3, right? And then same thing again, divided by root 3. Now what I'm going to do here, this division here, I'm going to change it into multiplication. You can already see it, right? So what happens when you do that? Nothing happens to whatever numbers are up here, right? So 1 by root 2, nothing changes, I mean, okay? So 1 by root 2. But this here, the lower number, they will change their places. That means root 3 will go up, and then this 2 plus 2 root 3 will go down. You can already see here, right? Whenever you change multiplication into the division. Now once we're done with that, multiply 1 into root 3, right? Then the second, the denominator, 2 into root 2 into 2 will give me 2 root 2, and again once again root 2 multiplied by 2 root 3. So I'll just show here, root 2 multiplied by 2 times root 3. So remember that you can only multiply root and root. All right, root over root over. You cannot multiply this 2 and root 2. Okay, so if you are done with that, just imagine that 1 is here, right? So 1 2 is a 2, right? Then root over is there, 2 3 is a 6. Okay, so there's how I'll get here, 2 root over 6. And we're done with that. Now we'll rationalize the denominator. So you can see here, this plus will change to minus and minus. The sign changes, right? Okay, now, so after that, once look at the denominator, right? I'm going to assume that this is my A, then this is B, then this is A, B, right? That means what? A plus B, A minus B. That means I can simply expand it in the formula A square minus B square for the denominator. All right, now this numerator, this root 2 will multiply this 2 root 2, and also this root 2 will multiply this 2 root over 6. Okay, so I'm just here, if you look at this step here, I'm just putting it under bracket for now. Clear? All right, now let's multiply. Then this root 3 will multiply this first. So I'll just show us here, root 3 multiplied by 2 root over 2. Like I said, imagine that 1 is here. Okay, so 1 2 is 2, and now 3 2 is 6, right? So I'll have a 2 root 6, which you can see here. Same thing again, this root 3 will multiply this 2 root over 6. Minus is there, right? So the sign is already minus here, as you can see. So I'll show this again. Then root 3 multiplied by 2 root over 6. Once again, imagine that 1 is here, right? 1 2 is I'll have a 2. Then 3 6 I'll have root over 18. Okay, so you can see here 2 root over 18. Now the denominator, it has become what? A square minus B square, right? So also the expansion here. So let's do for A square first, 2 root over 2 the whole square. That means if I expand it, this is 2 square, then root over 2 the whole square, right? Then 2 2s are 4. This square and the root will get cancelled. I'll just have here 2, that means 8. So you can see here I got 8 here. Same thing for B again. So 2 root over 6 the whole square. Same thing, it will become now 2 square, then root over 6 the whole square. Then 2 2s are 4. The square and root will get cancelled, and I'll have here 6, which will give me 4 6 24. Right, now if I clear with that, this root over 18. All right, if I try to find the factors of root over 18, then I'll have here what? 2 9s are 18, then 3 3s are then 3, just give me a second. Then if I, alright, 2 9s are 18, then 3 3s are 9, and then 3 1s are 3, which means root over 18 can be written as 3 into 3 into 2. Okay, so what is that? That means what? I have 2 3 here, right? So in place of writing 3 into 3, I can write it as 3 square, which means I can take out this 3 outside. All right, and then if you do 18 minus 24, if you do the subtraction, you will get minus 16. So you can see here the 3 that was 3 square, right? Because of the square, now it has come out here, right? Now if you look at this and this whole term here, you will see that 2 is common to both of them. All right, so I'm going to take out 2's common. You can see here. So from this 2 root 6, I have taken out 2, right? What is left? Root 6 is left. So you can see here, under the bracket root 6. Now from the second number here, 2 into 3, but I've taken out 2, right? Then what is left? 3 root 2. So you can see here 3 root 2. All right, so now if you look here, that means I can divide these 2 1s and then 2 8s are 16. All right, minus 16 is here. Now if you notice here at this step, I'm going to, this minus that you can see here, I'm going to take it up in the numerator. All right, nothing changes except I'm taking the minus up into the numerator. All right, now let us multiply. Remember this is root 6 is plus, right? Then minus into plus, I'll get minus, and again minus into minus, I'll get here plus. Okay, the last step, I'm just writing the positive number first. 3 root 2 is plus, right? So I'm writing this plus, and this minus root 6 is minus. That is, I'm just keeping it in the second here. Okay, so that should do it.